When we embarked on this renovation adventure in Portugal, we wanted to create a place for our family to flourish and at the same time keep it as a space where wildlife and nature could thrive around us. We get some incredible wild visitors to our little farm. Nighttime critters captured on camera, pollinators buzzing in our trees and flowers, special discoveries during clean-up projects, and as parents, we're learning that little boys love nothing more than a great big toad. This week we welcome, and we have to admit, curse our wildlife in equal measure.
That's a big owl. I just got stung by a wasp.
But if you're giggling too, your mind's out of the gutter. It's for the bees.
And while celebrating the permanence and beauty of Mother Nature, we also say goodbye to the temporary and, well, downright ugly.
It's funny how life works, isn't it, love?
It is.
8 months ago, we were building a temporary extension. And 8 months later, we're building a more permanent temporary extension. But anyway, it heralds the time for this temporary extension to come down.
Yeah, it does.
When the derelict house was standing here, it didn't look so bad. But now that the derelict house is gone, this ramshackle kind of quick build we did, which was genius.
Yeah,
really.
One day it took us to put this up.
Yeah.
We used a whole bunch of old furniture, old pieces of wood, old iron that was on an old pig pigsty. So the plan today is to rip it all down and try and make it look a little bit nicer, because, you know, temporary structures, they are just that. They're built for a purpose. And this served us really, really well during the winter time, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It's been fab. It's been exactly what we needed. We did build it initially as a playroom for the boys.
We did.
But they never used it because of winter. It's cold in there. They didn't use it as a playroom, but it's worked out to be such a useful space as like a boot room. A place for people to take off their shoes and wet jackets before they come into our very tiny house. So we are going to make another plan. I've just bought a like one of those roofs that you wind out like at a restaurant. So we've got one of those to go in, so that we still have some shade and a dry space to keep our shoes and jackets, but this can go. So we're going to put you on a time lapse and we're going to take it down.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
See you on the side.
Sometimes life goes easy, sometimes life goes do-do-do-do. Sometimes minds go crazy, sometimes minds go do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Piggy, piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, won't you? Piggy, piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, won't you? Piggy, piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, won't you? Piggy, piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, 'cause all I want is you. And how I hope it's true. When I'll be feeling blue. Won't you piggyback, won't you piggy me back, won't you? Sometimes life goes.
Things are happening all over the place here today. We're taking extensions down, we're moving things around, we're doing a bit of building. And before George comes back to start putting the rest of the plumbing in, we need to make a level space underneath here in this little hole that we found, or this little room that we found a couple of episodes ago. So the plan is, in here we've got a whole bunch of rubble and we've got a very uneven surface. I need to run another pipe through that wall there, through this wall here to the kitchen. That'll be for the electrician to run some electrics up to the boiler, or the water heater tank that's going to sit here. But before that water heater tank can sit there, I've got to make a flat level playing surface in here. So yeah, and it's going to be a bit of a gnarly old job. I've got you out here helping me. The good news is we're going to take all of the pieces of rubble that we've got lying around the farm, and there's been quite a lot of it. If you remember, over here in the corner of the extension, we chopped out an entire rock. And there's lots and lots of old tiles left over from cutting the tiles when we were putting the floor together in here, the terracotta tiles. So we'll just take all that rubble, we're going to stick it in here, and then we're going to cover it with a piece of cement, and that should be okay in there for the purposes that we need it to do. So yeah, let's get on and do it.
A small hammer for broken the what? Bricks.
All right, it's not dusty down here, so not too worried about that. But what we want to do, not right now anyway, I'm sure it's going to get dusty though, just want to try and this is going to be a tricky old challenge because it's going to go down.
Yeah, this is okay, but no this.
Yeah, that's going to be perfect. Yeah, can you poke it through the hole next to these pipes here? Is it coming through? I can hear it. I need to get a light on that down there. So that's better. Nice light there now. Is it too? Oh, hang on. Keep that as well. Is it coming in? I got it. Wait. Good. Oh. What? Oh my goodness. Yeah, come and check this badge out, man. Wowee. That made me jump. All right, I think we need Crusoe, don't we? Here we go. That is a big one, isn't it? Come on, buddy. You're going to have to come with me. Oh, he's spitting at me. Did you hear that? Little pucker, I don't want him to bite me. He's pretty cross. All right. I'm going to need to take that too. This one is a little bit cross. What are you doing in here?
I'm trying to see.
You're trying to see. Okay, well, why don't you get out? Because it's a little bit dusty in here, Crusoe. There we go. Come on, Mr. Toad. Yeah. There he goes, you are. Look, he wants to come back in. Quick. Okay. All right, take him outside, Crusoe. Take him outside. All right, everybody, shown up by my own son. You see that? There I am with a towel, picking up nice and gently, being a little bit of a wimp about it, and Crusoe just comes and poof, off he goes. So a lot braver little boy than I am, that's for sure. Let's go see what's happening to that toad and make sure it's going to be okay. We almost poured cement on top of that. How's that?
Look.
Being a mum of boys, hey?
Where?
Because you don't squash it.
Where?
Smile, cheese, and
No, don't give it a kiss. All right, that looks well under control. I got to get on, otherwise that cement sets and we're in trouble. Okay, good.
As much as I don't love being presented with a giant toad at my kitchen door, I do love watching how the boys are getting so interested in the wildlife that we have on the farm here. And Crusoe especially is like, he's just not afraid of anything. He wants to touch and hold and discover as much as he can. And that's something that I'd really, really love to support as they grow older. And school and how we're going to school them is something that you guys ask us a lot about, and we don't really have all the answers for just yet. But Crusoe is due to start school in September, just a few days a week at a local preschool in the nearby town, primarily so that he can learn Portuguese. But what I would love to be able to do is support his learning in the ways that he finds interesting and give him the room to be able to pursue his own interests as much as possible. And that's where the sponsor of today's episode, OutSchool, is going to come in. OutSchool is an online learning platform that supports learners from age 3 to 18. And it gives you the opportunity to be able to put your kids in front of classes, either one-to-one tutorials or group classes that kind of engage with what they're finding really interesting at that point in their life. OutSchool's primary mission, which is something that is so important to John and I, is that our boys find learning fun, that they're inspired by what they're learning, and that their learning is as sociable as possible and as self-directed as possible. And the fact that Crusoe's primary learning environment is going to be in Portuguese, having OutSchool to be able to supplement that with English classes in things that he finds fascinating, is going to really make a huge difference. I've currently got my eye on a class that uses dinosaurs to teach the foundations of maths, and I can't wait to share it with him.
Hello learners, hello. Tyrannosaurus rex is known to be big, known for its sharp teeth and smaller arms.
And do it again.
You want to do it again?
So they run really, really fast with their claws.
So if you, like us, have small people in your life aged between 3 and 18 and you're looking for something like OutSchool, I think we found the perfect fit. So click on the unique link in our description below and you'll get 20% off your first class with OutSchool.
Okay, come on. Let's get back in the house. Get that tripod. Okay, well, typically I did have the camera on. Well, at least I thought I had it on, but it wasn't filming. So anyway, that's where we're up to right now. Everything's been leveled out. We've got 3 pipes there. You can see them. 2 are water pipes and one of them's an electric pipe. So that's great. I think the best plan for this is put it in as level as I can now and then get some self-leveling compound and throw that in on top of it. Alright, that's pretty far from being perfect, but I'm okay with that, because what we'll do is we'll throw down some self-leveling compound and just tidy it up a little bit later. But we've got really the basis of just a very, I don't know, a floor anyway. It's good enough for what it needs to be in there.
There's lots of wildlife that we want on the farm. We've always wanted this place to be a place that wildlife can come to and to feel as at home here as we do, and to continue kind of moving through the farm, which is why we've never put fences up. Obviously, Obi's going to be some sort of deterrent to some of the creatures that kind of frequent the farm, but he sleeps in our bedroom currently, so he's not out and about chasing things in the night. If you watched one of our previous episodes, you would have seen that we had a genet and a fox caught on our rear link cameras, which was incredible to see, especially the genet, because that's quite special. And I'm currently documenting all of the birds that we're seeing around the farm as well, and that we're hearing. We've got some really special, quite unusual ones around, like the European golden oriole. So we're getting really into it and kind of settling into knowing what's around us. But something that I've always wanted to do, and something I've always wanted to be a part of and to know more about, is beekeeping. And loads of you, when we first came to the farm, said, are you going to do beekeeping? You should keep bees on the farm. And, well, the time has come. We were contacted recently by a company called Hive. They're European-based, and they've designed a new hive design that is designed specifically to mimic like a natural beehive inside a tree trunk. So It arrived at the end of last week. It was pouring with rain. Today's the first sunny day we've had, and I'm desperate to get it out and get it set up and see what it's all about. This is completely new to me, and then this is no way a sponsored segment. They have gifted us the hive to set up, and I thought that you guys would probably be just as interested as I am to learn more about the way their hives are designed, why they're designed like that, and also kind of be a part of our beekeeping journey with whatever it has in store. I'm a complete novice. I know very little about it. I've got a ton of reading to do, a ton of research. If anybody has some useful resources and things that you would like to share, I'm all ears. So please pop them in the comments below. I'd be super grateful. But for now, I'm going to get it out of the knot garage and I'm going to build a beehive. Wish me luck.
Mum, let's go. Let's do it, Mum.
Let's do it, shall we?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, no, don't rip it. Hang on, we might need it still. Mum doesn't know where to start. We need to find the instructions. Right, Obi's got the tape, so that'll keep him entertained. It's not about to rain, is it? It feels really rainy. Anyway, let's see what we can do, folks. Wow, buddy. This is super exciting. Do you know what this is for?
Yeah?
What?
Beehive.
A beehive. What do beehives do?
What's this for?
Yeah, it's part of the beehive.
Let's bring it and let's fold it.
Okay, let's build it.
Whoa!
Whoa!
What's this?
Don't let Obi chew it, okay? It's like Christmas, this. Ooh.
There's a present.
It's a smoker. Look at that. I'm not going to take it out because it'll get played with.
Where, Mum? Where?
That's so that you smoke the bees so they go sleepy, then you can get your thing out. Right. Turns out it's 2024, so you have to scan a QR code to get the building instructions. So you're going to have to do that.
This is a bit.
Right.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a tortoise.
You're being a tortoise?
Dad. Anna.
This is quite a process. Got good news, everybody. We're starting to do a bit of training with Obi and the chickens. And the chickens are out. And Obi, I'm not currently sure where he is, but anyway, I think he's just gone into the nut garage. But he's pretty, like, I think he's trying to herd them more than chase them. But I can see a world where everybody lives in harmony and the dog's not chasing the chickens. So that's good news. Right, I've got 6 ropes. Now what do? Stick those. There. Right, pivotal moment. Is the final countdown. Now I just got to click this on and put the cover on. I think that'll be it for today. then we will get it into its home. And I'm going to find, I've got the number for a professional beekeeper who I'm hoping is going to come and help me. So watch this space, folks. Something about this is giving me the giggles, and I'm not going to say what it is. But if you're giggling too, get your minds out of the gutter. It's for the bees. Right, there you go. I built a beehive. That took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna. But tune in next time and we'll get it installed and we will figure out how we're going to use it and who's going to help us. I'm just glad it's built.
Last episode you saw me going into the roof up there, to have a look at some electrical stuff, bits and pieces. Today in this episode we're going to go and chop out that up there. We're going to have a look at some windows as well. We're going to see whether we can finish off the roof. And we're going to go into the actual roof itself that we gave you a teaser of at the end of last episode. So let's just crack on with it. Start cutting holes in pieces of rock and cement and bricks and see where we get to by the end of this episode. There is a lot to do. Nice. Oh, blimey. You know, PPE is really important, I get it. But for all of those Portuguese guys, and for that matter, talking to Brady over at Raising Voyages, Italian guys are pretty much the same. For you guys that don't wear PPE, and for historical John that didn't wear PPE, totally get it. Everything, you know, goggles steam up, can't see out of them properly, can't see what you're doing. The gas mask, literally gas mask, whoa. You know, I reckon you can go 10 minutes in that, especially if you're working really hard and you're pushing and you're working hard, and you need to breathe really heavy and suck a whole bunch of air in. That mask is pretty prohibitive. The ear things, great idea, love it. I'm never bothered by that, especially in the evenings when I'm sat reading a book to my boys and I don't hear too much of that old zinging in the ears because I wore the ear defenders. Anyway, what we've got, let's go up and have a quick look. Whole bunch of holes in the wall, doesn't look very nice. Obviously it's going to get cemented back up again, I'm not too worried about that. And then I've put a big hole up here. The idea to basically run a cable from, well, this thing here, which is where all of the connections are, all the way up there onto the ceiling and punch a hole through the top there, where the light is going to hang down from. With a bit of luck, I won't actually have to get in the roof now. I'll be able to run a cable down.
And then thread it.
And thread it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So,
nice.
Jobs like this are ones that you don't ever really want to do. Like, you never really want to smash something up that already looks okay. But I think it's like, it's going to be cool. Yeah, you know, having that light hanging down there is a game changer, isn't it?
Yeah, massive.
Right.
Massive, massive.
There it is. There's the hole right there. So that's basically what we're aiming to get the cable through. And then we've got to try and find some sort of where it's going through against that wall there. Somewhere I think it's coming up through, but I don't know where. It would be a real pain if it was underneath that water tank, which is empty, by the way. That's good news. Can't get it out though, it's too big. It's going to be up there forever. That's a big owl. I just got stung by a wasp. There they are, hanging out. It just nibbles me. Sore. Bloody thing's coming at me again. Look at it. It is not happy. All right, that's going to be a bit of a faff, isn't it? Trying to blooming work with a wasp nest somewhere inside there. Look, coming at me. What do we do about that? Obviously, I don't want to be chased off a roof by a bunch of wasps. Flipping heck. I mean, that bloody wasp was totally brazen. It just came and sat on my arm and stung me without even doing it. It's just like, I'm just going to sting him. He's in the wrong place. All right, I think the easiest thing is to get down from here and try and do as much of it as possible from the inside. The drill bit went in. It's coming up there just fine. Okay, so hopefully that's lying really in a place up there where I can just lean in and pick it up. Well, gonna have to go back up, face the wasp nest and see what we can get. And hopefully it's really easy to thread that wire through. Quietly. I don't see any. Okay, what have we got going on? The wasps from there have gone, so that's good. There's the cable. There's the cable right there, that's good news. Where's my hole? There's my hole. Other hole, so that's great news. What we've got to do is quite literally get the end of that, the blue bit, and poke it through there, and we're good. Right.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the cable without disturbing the wasp. I can see it properly cross at me as well.
How many are there?
There's a lot.
Okay.
They're all in the tiles. I think they've got a nest in the water tank.
Oh, wow. Has that water tank still got water in it? Baby, stay here with me, please.
Right, got the end of the cable.
Nice.
Just going to lob that
Oh.
away.
I felt like it was getting on my head. There's little Obi, everybody. Obi, wait, no, stay here with me, buddy. You've got to stay here. Come. Good job. There we go. Sit. 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 Good boy. Nice.
Love it.
Well done.
Yeah, thanks.
Job's a good one.
Yeah, it is. Good. All right. Next job.